Marysol had lived a lot of life before we met her on Housewives. We met her on season 1 of Miami as a superstar businesswoman central to the social happenings of the city. Marysol was born in Miami. She went for 2 years in 9th and 10th grade to a boarding school in Palm Beach, and then ultimately graduated high school from Gulliver. First year of university she did at Boston College. She mentioned this kind of recently. And then ultimately graduated from the University of Miami with a degree in political science. And then she went on to get her JD from St. Thomas University in Miami Gardens. It's my understanding that Marysol did not practice as an attorney. I found a deep interview from like 2011-2012 talking about how she got into the PR business. Seems like she was joking a little bit that she got into PR like almost by accident. She was on an advisory board volunteering, and the director of events stepped out, and then the group asked Marysol to take over that role. She went on to found the Patton Group. We saw this a lot in the early seasons of Real Houses of Miami. Like, they used to film a lot in her office. At one point, she had like 35-ish employees. The Patton Group was sold upon Marysol's retirement, but I can't tell to who or for how much. Let's talk a little bit about her personal life. We have seen Marysol get married twice, kind of, I guess, on the show. I feel like she's joked about it a little bit. Like, one of her bits is that she loves weddings. At the beginning of Miami, we saw her get married to this guy, Philippe, who was a Frenchman. He had some sort of culinary company. Like, I remember a scene of them like vacuum sealing some food or something like that. Marysol and Philippe were married for 2 years. We now see her on the show happily married to her husband, Steve, and they have had 3 wedding ceremonies to our best knowledge. This was their first spiritual ceremony, I think in Tulum. 2 years later, they did a vow renewal at a castle in Scotland, and then we saw them legally get married at a courthouse this season on Miami. Now, a little detective work on my part. If you just Google how many times has Marysol Patton been married, it comes up as 2. We've seen her marriages, obviously, to Philippe and Steve, like I just said. However, I did find like some deep blog post from Art Basel 2012 that's like transcribing conversations, and Marysol is one of the conversations featured. Marysol shared that after her first year of college, she moved to Istanbul with her first husband, who was Turkish. So perhaps that also was not a legal wedding, maybe that was spiritual, whatever. But, you know, just FYI, there's a mention of someone there that we'll probably really never know about.